Well, thank you very much, Speaker. And my question is for the Minister of Energy. The Liberal carbon tax is one of the worst taxes this country has ever seen. It punishes families, small businesses, and it hurts Ontario's growth and economic progress. Speaker, this regressive tax is unnecessarily increasing the cost of everything Ontarians need on a daily basis. We know that the people of Ontario deserve better, Speaker, and that's why our government continues to remain laser-focused on fighting the carbon tax and keeping costs down. But the Liberal members across the aisle and the carbon tax queen herself, Bonnie Crombie, are working against us, Speaker, and that is unacceptable. Speaker, can the minister please explain how the carbon tax is driving up the cost for everyday Ontarians?
Member for Renfrew, Nipissing, Pembroke, and Parliamentary Assistant.
Member from Kitchener-Conestoga for the question, and he's absolutely right. The carbon tax is driving up the cost of everything. Everything, including the food items we buy. Let's just take a little ride with a loaf of bread, the loaf of bread that you get at the grocery store. The grain farmers of Ontario expect to pay $2.7 billion in carbon tax by 2030, driving up the cost of grain. But it doesn't stop there. Businesses that mill the grain into flour and then turn that flour into bread pay a carbon tax on their operations. Then there's carbon taxes on the fuel that get it to the distribution centre and to the grocery store. And the grocery store pays carbon tax on their operations, including their heating and their cooling and everything else. Speaker, it's a never-ending saga under these Liberals. The fact is, if the federal government would understand the damage that they're doing to people here in Ontario and all across Ontario, they would scrap the tax.
The supplementary question.
Thank you again, Speaker, and thank you to the Parliamentary Assistant for his response. And the Parliamentary Assistant is right, Speaker. This tax is not working for the people. It is jacking up the price of everything and making life more difficult for hard-working Ontarians. The same old Liberal story is happening all over again, Speaker. Under the previous Liberal government, people in my riding of Kitchener-Conestoga saw their electricity prices skyrocket, increasing by more than, get this, colleagues, $1,000 a year. Now they are supporting their federal buddies' tax grabs. And unlike the Liberals, our government has worked hard to make energy more affordable so that Ontario families don't have to choose between paying their electricity bills or putting food on the table, Speaker. Speaker, can the minister please tell this House how our government is delivering the support Ontarians need as we continue to fight this job-killing regressive carbon tax?
The Parliamentary Assistant to the Minister of Energy.
Thanks again to the supplementary question from the member. Energy is a great subject for us to be talking about, not so much by the Liberals because they could never figure it out. Speaker, we're doing everything we can to make energy affordable here in the province of Ontario so families and businesses can survive and businesses can invest in their operations. We're ensuring affordable home heating through our Clean Home Energy Heating Initiative and the Natural Gas Expansion Program. We're building the next generation of affordable nuclear energy in this province, so we will have guaranteed energy for decades to come. Speaker, they failed in energy policy. They're failing in their approach to the carbon tax. We're going to continue to make life more affordable for the people of Ontario.
Thank you. The next question, the member for Thunder Bay, Superior North.
Thank you, Speaker. Early childhood